I'm your new host of ScytedTV News, Quinlan, but you can just call me Quinn. I will be the foreseeable host of this program. Anyways, welcome back to ScytedTV News, your news place for all your internet, gaming, and anime news. Buckle up because we have a ton in store for our news stories today. We've got a corrupt gaming company silences naysayers, a meth lab of Willy Wonka, and the return of an internet legend is upon us. And, lastly, the end of Rooster Teeth. All this and more on this episode of ScytedTV News. Sweet Baby Inc., a gaming consultant company, has been under fire recently for bullying and harassing a Steam user. Cabritas, who had created the Steam page which catalogs 16 of the recent games the company had influenced. Sweet Baby has had a reputation for ruining the recent Arkham games, with the company working on both Batman Arkham Knights and Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League. The user doesn't seem to be doing any sort of harassment and just wants to seem to warn people what games the Sweet Baby has worked on. It's not as if these are closely guarded secrets. Some of these games that they've worked on, they have listed on their website. After the page amassed around 9,000 followers, Chris Kindred, an employee of Sweet Baby, has encouraged people to harass the creator, report the Steam page, as well as the creator's account, saying that simply cataloging what games Sweet Baby has worked on is considered harassment, going as far to say, quote, "Anyway, report the fuck out of this group," and another tweet stating, "And report the creator too, since he loves his account so much," shortly after making these allegations of harassment, then proceeding to harass Cabritas themselves. Their main X account was reported and they were locked out for a week. They then switched to their alt account to complain about it. Then immediately went back to insult him and his Steam page, also making a lot of outrageous claims and statements. Another employee from Sweet Baby Inc., Maya Kramer, joined in on the brutality, claiming, quote, "The number of people who understand that spreading misinformation just lets them be racist in public with no consequences has dramatically increased." As well as, quote, "For example, Steam doesn't have any guidelines for curators, as far as I can tell, that would prevent someone from starting a curation group that focuses on, say, Sweet Baby Inc., and warns people not to buy the games that they're associated with, which could list any game at all. But as previously stated, these games are known to be worked on by Sweet Baby Inc. For people who work for a company that preaches acceptance and tolerance, this seems quite hypocritical. Kindred recently privated their account to hide the post, but it seems the damage has already been done, and there's no going back for them. As of March 6th, the Steam page Sweet Baby Inc. detected has taken down all the information, saying, quote, "Yes, the discussions are wiped/locked due to an influx of severe bad actors, which resulted in us getting informed by Steam support on these matters. Once things have settled down a bit, we'll open things up again. Maybe." While for most AAA gaming companies, this would be a minor setback, but because of the fact that Sweet Baby Inc. is nothing more than a consultant company, a PR situation like this could very well spell doom for the company. Will the company fix up their reputation? What will be the repercussions for Kindred? I guess we will have to wait for further developments on this story. The Willy Wonka experience, a breaking news story last week that blew up on X about a Willy Wonka scam in Glasgow, Ireland, where parents paid $40 to take their kids on a Willy Wonka experience, which was advertised with AI images promising parents a magical wonderland of candy. But the actual experience was an almost empty warehouse with sparsely comedic levels of laziness, with a couple of props and apparently a line to look at a poster. I kid you not. There was literally a line to measure for a poster in the warehouse. Did someone really expect for parents and children to stand there in line to see a poster? Some of the images of the experience make the place look even more like a Breaking Bad style meth lab than any magical place I've ever seen. This experience was so bad that there are now rumors of a Willy Wonka experience horror movie in development. Which is as funny of an idea as this may be, I highly doubt that there's going to be enough retention for people to remember this scandal by the time the movie comes out. But if it does come out, we can all call it the Willy Wonka Magical Meth Lab, the movie. GradeAUnderA, a YouTuber famous for his British accent and ranting on topics such as smartphones, video game achievements, and even the 2016 election, has finally returned after a 2-year absence. and a shoddy upload schedule for the last 4 years. His previous bouts of absences, he has made videos and explanations citing family problems and personal depression. He's uploaded 2 videos so far on his channel, the first being a trailer for the next 40 videos that are all done and edited, and another which was uploaded on February 29th about swearing and the stupid rules with censoring on YouTube. Whether he actually has 40 videos done and edited or not, I guess we will have to wait and see. Rooster Teeth, a channel popular for shows such as Red vs. Blue and RWby, is officially being shut down. This news is a bit unexpected to say the least, but at the same time, kind of surprising. Rooster Teeth has just released 2 rwby crossovers with DC, so we might be guessing that not even Batman could save the company. Rooster Teeth still has a massive library and many employees under its belt, but this leaves the future of the library of Rooster Teeth completely unknown. Does this mean the end of RWby? Maybe this is for the best, as the series has been on downward spiral since season 3. With the death of the show's original creator Monty Oum, most of the original members of Rooster Teeth have left the company by now to pursue other ventures or retired. I personally remember watching Red vs. Blue as a kid and finding the first season hilarious.
I'm a pacifist. You're a thing that babies suck on.
No, dude, that's a pedophile.
But now they're on their 13th season and there's a side series and with the amount of controversy the company has been through, such as toxic work environment, poor work conditions, sexual harassment, and adherent employees, maybe it's best this company is simply put down and absorbed into Warner Brothers. Maybe in the future there can be a RWby reboot made by a competent cast that cares about the property. And with that, we are done with this week's episode of ScytedTV News. We had an exciting time today, and I'm excited to keep working on this project. Hopefully, you'll see more of me on this channel. We are still looking for editors and scriptwriters for the show. If you're interested, feel free to go down to the description and join the Discord. We are always looking for more shows for ScytedTV, and if you have any idea, we can help make it happen. But for now, stay frosty.